Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Jared Powley's Fragrance Reviews. Tonight we're going to be looking at a stunning fragrance from the house of Yves Saint Laurent. This is Opium pour Homme, which came out in 1995, and this is an EDT eau de toilette concentration, and this is classified as an amber spicy fragrance. This is one of my all-time favorite scents. It is exotic and it is mysterious, but done in a European style fashion. Not many scents, in my opinion, pass this fragrance in terms of its profile, sophistication, and elegance. The bottle I have, I am pretty sure, is the second formulation. And from what I know, the original formulation was slightly more animalic than this bottle. Had a little more pop to it. So give a spray in the back of my wrist. It's a mega sprayer. It's like 2 sprays in one. So initially you get this gorgeous, slightly sweet, but spicy scent, which is a little bit powdery. But within a few minutes, it starts to dry down. And the first thing that I notice is this animalic vibe. Slightly pissy, but only slightly. A definite 80s feel to it, but not a hardcore 80s feel, just slightly. The fragrance becomes sweet, spicy, but there's some fruitiness which is added that isn't necessarily sweet. So different. Again, I've said this before, there's a sugary sweet and there's a fruity sweet. So this has the combination of both. Later on, the development continues, but there's some added balsamic and soft floral notes along with some gentle woodiness. So even though there aren't many notes in this fragrance, I find the development is very complex in the sense that it keeps building on the notes previous as the hours pass by. The top notes in this fragrance are black currant and star anise. The mid notes are pepper, and the second mid note is something called galanga, which is also known as blue ginger. This is a pleasant, slightly spicy balsamic note. The base notes are bourbon, vanilla, balsam, and atlas cedar. So one other thing I would like to say about this fragrance, there is a definite oriental vibe to it with the spices and the sweetness, but you also get that kind of vanilla bourbon, which is in the note breakdown. You can it comes and goes. And this is the one thing I like about this fragrance. There's always these scents that come and go. They're 1 second, then they're gone the next. And this is why I say this fragrance is mysterious and exotic, but it still has a very masculine vibe to it. Performance, I got very good performance out of this. 6 to 7 hours, gorgeous scent trails and scent wasps. Any type of fragrance that is oriental, spicy, really plays off my skin in an intense manner. Where some people have minimal projection, I get mega projection, and I get great longevity, great scent wafts. And like I said, the bottle I have is likely the second formulation. I haven't been able to figure it out. It was a little bit hard to research this one out, but this fragrance where I live in Canada is hard to find. And I've also heard that several people that I know that have been looking for this have trouble getting it. So if you're going to get it online, you're likely going to be paying a fair bit. But where I live in Canada, some of these fragrances are very difficult to come across. Overall, I consider this an absolute masterpiece. This is a very original scent profile, which I think was ahead of its time. It's sexy, it's mysterious, but it's still masculine. I think it's a real winner. And even though it only has 7 listed notes, I consider this a very complex scent in a vertical fashion. It doesn't deviate too much from the original opening notes. It just builds on them. Fragrance that develops in a horizontal fashion goes off in tangents and will sometimes deviate from the initial spray. But this one sticks with the original base and just keeps building on it. Who would wear this? I would say any gentleman that wants like a more of a mysterious, sexy scent that's maybe late 20s and up. I think it's a little more dressier, and I would not say it can be a signature scent. If you want it to be a signature scent, you would have to be careful on the application because you can suffocate people, I think, a little bit if you overspray on this. So that's all I have to say about this wonderful fragrance. Always try before you buy because you're likely going to be paying a pretty penny for this fragrance. So if you like this video, hit the like button, the subscribe button, the notification bell. Any comments or questions you have on this magnificent fragrance, Opium Pour Homme from YSL, leave them down below. I'll always get back to you. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.